Queefing.
So you die. All right, we're live again.
Yeah, I mean it's 12:50 in the morning.
Uh-huh. Daryl has certain tells. When Daryl starts telling the time, even though we can
Your
both see the
fucking
time.
voicemail tells you to tell the time. Please leave the fucking name and the time you called. Fuck off.
I don't even remember setting that up.
Man,
so
it's like 100 years old.
Yeah. Anyways, I have a round head. You look like
I don't
fucking wasted
how your
vagina.
fucking head is just how I think I have a defective panda hat.
No, you have a defective head.
Head's weird. Does this work? Is going this way work?
Yeah, like we're aviators.
Oh, that's better.
That's good. That's good. That's not bad.
That's better.
That's a nice head,
Peter.
Peter.
So round though.
Maybe it's my head.
I know it's either my earphones or my sunglasses.
I think you're finding weird things to complain about because you're a piece of shit.
That fucking goddamn woodpecker, bro.
As you're eating nuts.
No, I'm not. I'm eating my children's Pez from Easter. Just walked by it in the kitchen and like, this looks good.
You're like, hey, I keep hearing these sounds. Crunch, 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 crunch. Like, yeah, I hear sounds too, bitch.
It's coming from inside the house. Hey, dum-dum, it's you. Oh, yeah.
You know that clicking you hear? It's you eating Pez.
How do I get it to stop? Stop eating.
Stop eating. Stop eating.
I'm an hour from like going to lunch at work. This is usually when I start to get hungry.
What do you want to talk about?
No. I'm gonna go to bed. No, I'm not.
Welcome to a podcast by two Dolts.
Why didn't we name that our podcast a podcast?
A podcast.
I'd like to listen to a podcast. Well, no shit. Thanks, guys.
Damn it. That would have been way better than our stupid shit. Welcome to Dolts. Show number 3. Usually show number 3 means that we are moderately to severely hammered, which means that we turn into like two superheroes hopping into a phone booth and moderately rubbing each other. And we come out with panda hats and we are called the Trash Pandas. Which means that we... Look at that voice. The guy's got a voice on him.
Yeah, dude. If only you had a face for radio. Wait, how's that work?
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
I got a face for low budget TV or like a really hot gas station attendant. You know, like back in the day, some guy would like fill up your oil and fucking wipe your windows and
just check your oil.
What do you need? 9 gallons of oil? I'll just go plug it in there. You look at your wife's tits. Then you just gallivant off and you go ding ding and you drive away. That's me.
You fuck the wife. Like, yep, it's full. How do you know? I can tell by my dipstick. It's wet to the top.
I got one of those faces. What kind of movie would you want to be in? If you could be in a movie, what kind of movie? Comedy? Mm-hmm. I like to do a Western.
No.
I love Westerns. In my whole life growing up, I never cared about Westerns because my dad would always watch Westerns. And like the John Wayne, Western stuff was kind of, whatever. Take it or leave it.
Did you watch a lot of Elvis?
No.
My parents, we watched Elvis every weekend. Motherfucker was doing all that cliff diving in Hawaii and shit.
Yeah, it just...
He looked
Elvis
good in those
always seemed...
shorts.
I was a good-looking dude.
Yeah.
I mean, probably... what would you say? He's in the top 20 of all-time good-looking dudes. You can say it. You can be secure in your own man.
I'm like, I think you have to.
Yeah. Good-looking guy.
Oh, that should be a show.
Good-looking guy?
We each come up with our top 20.
Oh, we want to do it right now?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I would need, like, if we're going to do it next weekend. Oh, I have the green bar.
Yeah. You're there now.
Yeah, it's over here.
You're over here now. We should do a hot guy draft.
We should, because we did it with the chicks.
Or hot guy bracket. Because like there's some people that are I would consider good looking, but if they go up against Brad Pitt, it's tough.
Yeah.
Like Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall, it's like
Get a first round. He gets a first round bye, right? You know,
for sure he probably goes all the way to almost the finals. I'd say Final Four.
As much as a bracket would be fun, it'd be a lot of work.
And I'd have to do that work.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think we have the following to do votes and all that shit. So I think one of these nights when we do this, we need to each do like we did with the chicks, the top. We had top 10 hottest chicks in movies or whatever.
Adam Sandler movies, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, whatever that was. We could go top 20 all-time hottest male movie stars.
Okay.
And you make your list 1 to 20. I make my list 1 to 20.
And we kill the overlaps.
And then we just
That's gonna be tough though, because like
hey dude, and I think it's gonna be good because I mean we both can appreciate good-looking men. We can.
Why don't we do it like this? Like a deck of cards.
Who was the guy that we used to fawn over all the time?
Zac Efron?
Yeah, dude, that episode was fucking hilarious.
He's fucking gorgeous. Now his face is all weird.
Yeah. Hollywood, bro.
And I don't know why women find okay, if you take Titanic and if you take fucking Romeo and Juliet out, tell me how Leonardo DiCaprio is actually attractive. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And isn't he in the news right now for having like a super young girlfriend?
Yeah, he only dates chicks that are like
under 25, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, hey, man.
He's got it. He can do it.
If you can do it, you can do it. More power to you. So, all right, top 20 hottest male actors.
Wouldn't you be
all time?
Wouldn't you be okay? Let's say you're Leo right now, and you're just slaying puss, right? But wouldn't you think? Okay, so he's goddamn close to 50, right? He's like 48, 49. Wouldn't you think that they're just using you to be on your arm so they get a little bit more shine?
Arm candy.
Yeah. Now, a piece of shit would be okay with that.
Leo will be 50 on 11/11.
Wow.
Wow. So
yeah. So he's damn near 50 years old, right?
And he only dates girls half his age.
Yeah. So, yeah, good on him. It's great. And there's a lot of cool younger girls out there. It's cool. It's cool. All these girls grew up watching porn and shit. You know, they're different than the fucking girls we knew.
How?
Well, like, when we were dating 24-year-olds, we were in our
mid-20s.
Mid-20s. Mid-30s-ish, let's just call it. You know, you were anyways, right?
My wife's 13 years younger than I am.
Yeah. So wouldn't you think if you're Leo, right, and you're out there slaying puss, don't you want like a meaningful relationship? Like, I don't want to sound like, I don't want to make it go to gay town, but wouldn't you want like a meaningful fucking thing?
Pushing 50? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I mean,
there's got to be something in the back of his brain that goes, she's just with me because I'm fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. But maybe you're so used to being Leonardo DiCaprio that you don't care that you're Leonardo DiCaprio. And so you're okay if she's using Leonardo DiCaprio because you still get the fucking slay 24-year-old puss.
Yeah. I mean, pushing 50, yeah.
That is essentially the entire movie of Inception right there.
It's so great that we do this and we just write movies for other people to make millions off of.
Yeah. And Orteza's like, that's whack. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird when you start looking at like super famous, like Leo's super famous. Can't go anywhere. Can't go anywhere. Would you want that?
No.
Now, if you were Leo and you did like 3 decent movies, you did fucking Gilbert Grape, you did fucking Titanic, and you did Romeo and Juliet, right? And then you just stopped acting. he had to have had what 15, 20 million in the bank anyways, right?
Yep.
Let's just call it 20 million.
Right off into the sunset.
Right off in the sunset. And
Smash puss.
aren't you that guy? And he's still fucking the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
But he can still go get a bagel. You know? All these kids now, they want to be famous. And then you realize what, like, have you ever like been around anyone moderately even famous? And you're like, God, it sucks. It would suck.
We talked about this once before. Would we rather be rich or would we rather be famous? And I think I said 100% conviction I'd rather be rich.
So we were at the bar yesterday. No way. And there's this guy, he's a local guy.
No way.
And he looks like that guy that does Whose Line Is It Anyway? His name's Ryan something.
The taller guy, right?
Yeah, taller guy.
Yeah.
Almost exactly like that. Like, picture that guy with a little bit of Billy Bob Thornton, but not the cool parts of Billy Bob Thornton, but like the shitty parts of Billy Bob Thornton, you know?
So the rapey parts.
More Thornton than Billy Bob, you know?
Okay.
And so maybe more Billy Bob than Thornton. Let's just call it that. So, and all this guy does is talk about how much money he's got. He's like, yeah, so I put 3.5 million in this bank and that made me $21 million. And so at a certain point,
is he a Southern gentleman or is he?
That's just the way he talks. That's almost verbatim. And if Jerry was here, because Jerry was with me, but at a certain point of your braggadocious shit, I can handle it. I can handle it. But I got this like water table satiation line where I'm like, that's going to be it. I can't handle it anymore.
And it ain't much. It's say it. You made your point. We all know.
Great. You got money.
And then
Congrats.
move on.
Yeah.
And then just keep the train rolling.
Yeah.
If you stay there at the station and keep going and going.
Well, this guy keeps talking about how he's like, yeah, so I had a 32-year, and this guy's like almost 60. He's got a 26-year-old kid, right? So he's like, yeah, I was dating this 34-year-old, then I went to the 24-year-old, and then I got rid of her, and I'm going to the 28-year-old. And he's like, but nobody asked him. No one said, hey, how old are the people you fucking? No one said it.
Just is he an what they call an oversharer?
Dude, and he's wearing like a pleather jacket, like he's extra on fucking Fight Club, and you're like, and so Jerry's just sitting there like humoring the guy because Jerry's trying to like network. Jerry's got his own little company he started up and stuff like that. That's great, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I dress up like fucking Catwoman. I fuck guys on the weekend. We all got our own stories. He's like, I don't know what to say about that. I'm like, well, I don't know. No one asked you what the fuck you were doing. Anyways, we're just sitting in the bar trying to watch the fucking draft. Like I started going, and I very rarely just like start jawing off, like, especially if I'm unprovoked.
Bullshit, I got bullshit. If I had a red flag, I'd throw it.
If I'm unprovoked, but this dude just,
I'm still throwing it.
this dude just shows up. He's like, yeah, man. So, anyways, like the oversharers or the overbraggers, they start the conversation like they were already having the conversation with you.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, so anyways, I'm like, there was never a before ways. Daryl, go ahead.
I'm very confused on the accent here. I'm trying to picture this person. Can you paint?
He's tall. He's taller than me.
Okay. And
Gray
then
hair.
Is he like our ears or is he like the rest of
Oh, he's a white. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so okay, so now I'm pitching a southern.
No,
southern
I'm in
guy.
Southern Illinois. There's some people with accents around here.
Well, your speech play
I think it's spot on.
was either somebody from Georgia or
But if you look at the map,
or a black gentleman from Tennessee.
Okay, I might have fucked up there. But if you look at the
That's
map,
all.
of
I
where
just
am,
wanted to see where I am. Oh boy! Look at me!
map.
I live in Tornado Alley.
All right, so let's look at this map real quick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, keep eating that candy, Mr. Fucking. I keep hearing this fucking popping sound. Golly.
I love Pez. Fucking kid hasn't touched this shit in 3 months.
I hope it's
He's gonna wake up tomorrow. He's gonna wake up tomorrow and say, "Who the fuck ate my Pez?"
What's some
next
bitch?
noise you're gonna hear is me fucking clapping him across his face. Shut the fuck up.
So I'm like here.
We can't see your mouse.
Okay, so I'm at the bottom of Illinois. Okay, like I'm at the bottom of the tip of the dick, right?
Yeah, but wait, can you enhance that?
Sure. Is there a zoom? I don't know how to zoom on this.
Oh, that's Kansas. My bad.
Yeah. So you look
Kansas.
at
Kansas is to the left, right? And Iowa.
Yeah. So it's
okay.
Missouri. So it's Illinois, Missouri, then Kansas, right? So.
Oh yeah.
But like I'm in like the bottom part of Illinois, right up next to Kentucky, damn near close to Tennessee, pretty fucking close to Arkansas. So some people have this fucking Southern accent. It is kind of weird.
Dude, what did we run into when we went to go see Afro Man? Columbus is dead nuts in the middle of Ohio. They all talk normal.
Yeah.
We're 45 minutes south. I thought I was in West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetest people on earth. I loved everybody.
Sure. That's how it is.
The accent completely caught me off guard. I'm like, where am I?
And this dude just rolls in yesterday and he's just like, yeah, so anyway, like we were asking him his fucking dating history. Like, so I heard that. And then I heard how he fucking put $3 million into a bank and that made him all this other money. And then he keeps talking about all this other shit. And it's just like, at a certain point, I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck. Because I never asked. I'm just here to watch the draft. Miles came out for a beer. Miles rarely comes out on a weekday. Jerry's hanging out.
At what point do you say something? Or do you not?
I just made it uncomfortable for him, so he would leave.
Did he?
He did leave. Because every time he said anything, I was just like, that's awesome, dude. Just kept like, but what do you do in that situation? It's like, and everyone else like kind of knows who this guy is. I don't give a fuck who the guy is because I don't give a fuck. And they're just like, do you know who that is? I'm like, I don't care. I don't care at all. I don't care. He's like, yeah. So he said to Jerry, and he goes, yeah, man, this weather's good. This is something, I swear to God, just unprovoked. Okay, so we're watching this thing. Jerry and I are talking. Miles here, me, Jerry, and I'm talking to Jerry for a minute, talk to Miles for a second, and the guy goes, yeah, man, this weather's pretty good, but I wish it was at my house in, like, Punta Cana, where my house is at. And I'm like, oh, awesome, man. Like, you bought a house in fucking Mexico? You know what you can get in Mexico?
How many pesos did
I could buy Mexico. I could buy all of Mexico probably right now. Like, but like, what? Where are you going with it? Like, you want to just go around people and have
fluffing?
Dude, he's peacocking.
Yeah,
you gotta let him fly.
Peacock, yeah.
It was just so annoying. It's just like, Jesus Christ, just fucking go away. Go away.
Did he know any of you guys?
Yeah, he knew Jerry and he knew Miles. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But like, I think he gets ready to go out, and like, I even was telling Miles, like, I think he's one of those guys that like, before he goes anywhere, he's like, "You're the shit" in the mirror, like,
in the mirror.
You're the fucking coolest guy of all time. Look at this fucking leather jacket, and just like,
look good.
He's like almost 60. He drives a fucking Camaro. It's like, God damn it, like walking fucking boner commercial right now. Just go fucking kill yourself. I was so annoyed. And the Bills keep pushing draft picks back. I'm like, God damn it.
Everybody waited till 11:30 because they were going to wait to see the second coming of Christ. And then the Bills just said, oh, is this your asshole?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're just going to. I'm like, oh, I know.
Good luck talking about this at the water cooler tomorrow, stupids.
I'm like, so what they do? Well, they fucking push back again. But yeah, this guy just kept, yeah, so, I wish I was in just talking about his houses and shit. It's like, even if I had that kind of money, I don't think I would ever fucking be like that.
That's why I'm glad that I literally have nothing to brag about.
Yeah. Because then you can be a normal person. I mean, and that's saying a lot. Because you're not necessarily a normal person.
No, I'd still be an asshole, but I wouldn't be a pretentious asshole.
To me, like, and I heard a comedian say this one time, like, rich is the ability to go and get whatever you want on the menu and not have to look at the price.
Yeah.
Like, that's rich.
Yeah. Fuck.
Bragging about a fucking second house somewhere in Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, well, if you want to be there and you got all this money, just go be there. Don't bother me. I'm just sitting here. Like, the ability to like walk into a place and make sure everyone knows how great you are is like, a little sketchy.
Yeah, I can't do that.
There's been parts of my life where I probably fucking overextended that shit a little bit. So I'm probably being a condescending, or not a condescending. What's that thing where you're being the opposite of what you are? Black person?
I have to leave now.
I don't mean to be so black about this. But no, but
here we are.
I guarantee I got a little fucking braggadocious a couple times in my life, for sure. But you would think that a 60-year-old would have caught on. And then you're like, what kind of 24-year-old are you pulling? Because he's not attractive. And it goes back to the whole Leo thing. Do you want to be a 60-year-old dude with a Camaro living in Southern Illinois, wearing a leather jacket, bragging about a house that he has in fucking Mexico? Or you just want to be a guy that doesn't have to look at the prices on a menu? I'd rather be that guy.
Yeah, me too.
All day, every day of the week. Because I think that
I do it twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look at the menu. I don't look at the prices. I know what I'm ordering, and it gets ordered. At the end of the day, the credit card comes, 25% or more tip, and I walk out, and I don't think about it. Where it wasn't all that long ago, I was like, there's no fucking way this is ever happening. I'm never going to eat here. Never. Now I go twice a year. It's great.
Yeah, it's good for you.
But, I mean, I don't have a second house in Punta Cana.
Yeah, but like, it wouldn't be hard to get a house in Punta Cana.
No.
Is it
Jesus Christ?
Is the Mexican translation of, I know punta is pussy.
Queef.
Right? So is Punta
pussy
Cana,
queef.
Is it pussy can?
Cana is queef.
Is it can of pussy? Is that what
no, punta is pussy because it begins with a P. Cana is queef.
Oh, pussy queef.
Yeah.
Queefy pussy. Because usually it's switched. Yeah.
It's also loosely translated as queef burger.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's in Germany. That's where our second biggest audience is.
Shout out to Hess, Germany. We love you guys. Can't wait to visit.
Ich bin ein und Queefburger.
What's going to happen if we ever snap? And let's say and the next year, we're like, let's go to fucking Hess, find a local bar and do a live podcast. We show up. The entire fucking city. There's a parade. There's people with shirts with their faces on it.
We're like their god. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's like us in Eurotrip with $8.
I would probably just stay there.
I would never leave.
Yeah. You're the talk of the town.
And then our wives were like, yo, this is going to your head. And we're like, fucking obviously.
Yeah, of course it is.
You are married to a fucking god.
Yeah. You don't have to beg for a blowjob for 9 months, and I still don't get it. I had 5 today.
Yeah, before lunch,
and 3 of them were chicks.
They don't even care at this point.
Yeah, I just want someone to suck my dick. Yeah, can you imagine? Like, there's always that weird story of a band or even a comedian, and they're so used to mediocrity that then when they come back to the city, they're like, fuck, who's the fucking line for? And it's for them.
Yeah.
And they're like, holy fuck, it's actually happening. It's actually
just once though. That's it.
because right now,
It never happens anywhere else. Just here, but this is my moment to shine,
I would milk it
dude. If that ever happened,
unapologetically. I'd milk it.
I would too. I'm sorry.
You got it.
I would sell out.
Shoot your
I
shot.
would. Yeah.
You know, and everyone wants to talk about like integrity and the brand. And I'm going to stay true to myself. No, I would sell out in a goddamn second. If Pfizer was like, yo, we're going to throw you $8 million to really push this shit. Sure.
We thought you asked that question before.
Yeah, you said no.
I'm not doing that. But if we rolled into Hess and like we got off our fucking little puddle jumper plane, sitting in the back of the plane and coach, and there's like signs with our name on it. There's a fucking marching band outside. There's a limo waiting for us.
Well, marching bands in Germany get a little weird for Jews.
That's
last time they had marching bands.
It's a weird stepping thing they do, and with the one arm, it's a weird thing.
Yeah. Why are they all walking like geese?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's called goose stepping.
Something. Sounds cool. I'm in. Whatever. Everybody's got the same mustache.
Why does everyone have Michael Jordan's mustache from 1999? Is there a Charlie Chaplin convention in town?
What a coincidence. I love Charlie Chaplin. Yeah. Where's the silly little hat, though? Oh, yeah, we don't wear those. Just a mustache. But if that were to ever happen, and like, has Germany, like, there's our faces on shirts and shit.
Dude.
I would seriously walk through that town peacocking it up. And you know our wives would be like, this is going in your head. We're like, you fucking ain't right, it is.
Yeah, because tomorrow I'm going to be nobody again.
Yeah, when I get back on that fucking plane and go home, the same
today I'm somebody.
Retard friends are going to just know us as whatever. Today is our day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Beatlemania and how Elvis felt, we're feeling that. We get there for 36 hours. That's us.
There's this documentary called
fucking Woodpecker.
Fuck. There's a documentary called Searching for Something Man. Okay. So this guy in the 70s, maybe late 60s, good artist, but
musical?
Musical artist.
Okay.
Puts out a couple albums. I think it's Cushman. Waiting for Cushman. Let me see if I can find it. Dude, because it's awesome. Hold on. Looking for Cushman. Hold on. YouTube.
Waiting. Looking.
I think I'm conflating Waiting for Guffman. Conflating.
So many fucking words.
Why
is this? What time is it? What the fuck is this?
Okay.
Sorry, my camera's going off. We've had a problem with people wandering.
Cushman. No, that's not it. God damn it! What's the guy's name? Fuck. Hold on. Okay. Documentary.
Motion.
About
random guy.
A musician that didn't know he was famous.
Truman Show.
Sugarman. Okay. Dude.
Saving Silverman.
Yeah. That was a great movie. I used to jack off hard to the Amanda Peet scene when Steve Zahn tries to feed her a little bit and some mustard gets on his finger. And she sucks the finger and she's tied up. I was like, zip. Amanda Peet was my fucking speed back in the day. I love that girl.
She ain't bad at all.
She's super hot. She gets to see her boobs in all right.
Ooh, okay.
How long is this? Watch search. Okay. It's 2 minutes. We can do 2 minutes. Because it's Trash Pandas. We do what we want, dude. There's no sponsors for this show. Anyways, this podcast is sponsored by Pfizer. Dude, this is an amazing story.
If I had to name 10 artists that I've ever been involved with, Rugby used to be in the top 5.
He's my most memorable artist.
Bob Dylan was mild to this guy. He was this wandering spirit around the city. When he opened up and sang, he went, whoa, this guy's got it.
We expected big things, and it did absolutely nothing.
How many records do you think he sold in America?
In America, 6.
Nobody had even heard of him. How can that be? How can that be?
So on the other side of the world, South Africa.
I want to go there.
But to us, it was one of the most famous records of all time. He was the soundtrack to our lives. Bigger than Elvis.
Much bigger than Rolling Stones.
Any revolution needs an anthem. The message it had was be anti-establishment. The first opposition to apartheid, they were influenced by Rodriguez.
Nobody knew anything about him. He was a mystery.
Then we found out that he had committed suicide.
The story differs a lot, and a lot of people have different versions of the story.
He set himself alight.
So this dude writes an album. It does
Banger.
nothing in the United States.
Well, yeah.
But during apartheid in South Africa, that's their fucking anthem. It's their Bible. He has no idea. He gets a girl pregnant, and he becomes a fucking electrician in America. He's basically living on a couch. And some people go.
Meanwhile, in South Africa, he is fucking God.
He's God.
On stage,
He reached down and pulled up a gun and pulled the trigger. I thought it'd make a good story, find out how Rodriguez died.
so we started looking quite deeply at the lyrics.
And one day, just by accident, I found it. What I thought was the end of the story was actually just the beginning, and the best part was still to come.
So he went and did concerts.
And have
Packed.
you seen this man? Matter of fact, I have seen him before.
Yeah.
Sounds like something you would make up if you were bragging on some dream or something.
He's like a wise man, a prophet, way beyond just being a musical artist.
He had this kind of magical quality that all genuine poets and artists have. I think he's representative of the human spirit, of what's possible.
This is all too strange to be true.
He's living in this
Days of
shithole.
miracles and wonder.
Dude,
I
great
think I
documentary.
remember catching a glimpse of that before. That
It's-
that he made an absolute banger completely across the fucking continents.
Yeah.
And then he was living in basic obscurity.
Yeah. Yeah. He was an electrician or some shit because he had a daughter. He had to provide for her, and music was doing nothing for him. And then some dudes are like, so in South Africa, they heard all these weird legends where he couldn't take the sorrow anymore, and because he's this poet and all this shit. So they always heard that he just blew his brains out on stage during a concert in America somewhere, when he never played a concert in America.
Yeah.
And so they go and try to find out how he died, and they end up finding out the guy's alive. And so he does this concert in fucking South Africa, and to like 80,000 people. And he hasn't played music in fucking years.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. And also very, very sad because like the guy's like, what, 60 now?
Yeah. How
Or when-
much money he could have made. you
And
know?
like, here's the deal. Like, you put an album out. Whew, that door is creaky.
WD-40 that.
Your asshole sounds like a scary haunted house door.
Oh, dude, my asshole is a scary.
I was trying to make a pun with Frankenstein and it did not come out. But this dude, so you sell 6 albums in the United States, like literally, like no one bought a shit. But
Yeah.
over in South Africa, he's fucking the Beatles.
Elvis.
Yeah,
I saw that reference.
yeah, he's
South
fucking
African
over
Elvis. Yeah.
there. I'd be
He has
like,
no clue.
okay,
No clue.
where's my money?
Reparations, bitch.
Yeah, where's my money at?
I want to go to Cape Town.
Yeah, I would
Do you
go.
want? Do you want to know why?
That's where all the slaves came from.
No. I want not. I don't want to go shark fishing. I would like to go like whale watching.
Oh, you want to go to the Cape of Good Hope?
But I want to go out on a boat and see all the sharks.
Okay.
I don't want to get in a cage. I don't want to fish for one or anything. I just want to see one.
Okay.
And I heard Cape Town is like the best place for that.
Well, yeah. So at the bottom of Africa, because like Africa is so long or something like that, and it goes from like the Atlantic to.
Wait.
That's why they call them Negroes, because their dick grows to their knees.
Thank you for walking yourself into that, so I didn't have to.
You're
like, it's so long, and I'm like,
anyways, black dicks.
BBC motherfucker.
So when you get to the bottom of Africa, the sea is really turbulent there, apparently.
Yes.
And that's by Cape Town, South Africa, and that's called the Cape of Good Hope, because you had to hope that you would survive the turbulent waters, because you go from an ocean maybe this high to ocean fucking this high, and it gets a little choppy, and that's where all the great whites are like, go ahead, sail your stupid boat.
Put your fucking toe in the water.
I dare you.
Yeah, I know. I want nothing to do with a shark cage. You see these sharks come up to the fucking edge of the boat and dudes slap them on the nose. It'd be my luck. I'd go to fucking tap that fucking shark and move its head, and I'm chum. I would love to see one. I know there are shark fishing expeditions off of New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Did talk about doing that. I mean, I know you got to go way out.
That's where it gets a little dicey for me.
Yes, I did the deep sea fishing in Aruba. I had a little episode with my stomach.
Oh yeah, you get seasick?
Yeah. I had a feeling it was all the alcohol.
Okay, that can do it. Yeah, I can do it.
It was fun throwing up over the side of the boat and watching flying fish float out of the water. And I'm just staring at him. Yeah. I almost felt like I think I puked on one, like what happened in
Yeah.
I've never seen
a little tiny squirrel.
I've never seen a flying fish before. I have heard of them. I've seen pictures of them.
I've never seen one. Yeah.
Seeing one come out of the water. Seeing one come out of the water while you're fucking hammered, throwing up over the side of the boat was surreal. To say I saw one, it was cool. I don't understand how it just kind of floated in the air.
That's so weird.
Dude, they were everywhere where we were.
That's crazy.
And these guys are like, yeah, obviously they lived there. And they're like, yeah, this is nothing. Like, I don't know what the fuck I caught, but it took me an hour and 45 minutes to reel that fucking cocksucker in. Then I chummed the shit out of the water.
All the effort was like, there's breakfast.
I could not get out of that fucking captain's chair. It took two people to get me out.
I don't mind. I don't think I've ever gotten necessarily seasick, but I have like a little vertigo problem. So like going up and down, or like if I look up for too long, I get really dizzy. Or if I'm walking in the dark because there's no
point of reference.
I get super dizzy.
Well, what's funny is you ever been on a cruise ship?
No, I've never been on a cruise ship.
So I was on one in 2009, 2010. The outside walkways of the boats goes from front to back. It's a straight hallway, and it kind of goes, and it kind of has a dip in the middle. I mean, you don't know it. The funny thing is watching people walk the hallway. They don't walk in a straight line.
Oh yeah,
they walk like they're hammered.
Yeah,
because the boat's moving. The hallway's so long, your depth perception, everything's all fucked up.
Oh god, yeah, that fucked me up.
And you just stand there and just lean against the wall and you just watch people, and they just walk like this the whole fucking way. They're like, that dude's hammered, and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. You know they're not hammered, and then people watch you do it.
First beer.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I didn't get sick on the boat. We had some big waves.
I've heard they're so big that you don't feel.
Yeah, you don't feel it move. I mean, we ran through almost a tsunami. The siren went off, and I think we had like 3-foot waves, 4-foot waves hit the boat, and you could barely feel it move.
That's insane.
That's the thing, is they're so big. But that the deep sea fishing boat, I think I would have been all right if I wasn't hungover. I mean, we're all inclusive honeymoon, hammered as fuck.
Yeah.
And there was no reason we were up drinking until 1 or 2 in the morning. We had to be on that boat at 5.
Yeah, the place we go to,
a nice couple. So I'm like,
has a boat where women are allowed to wear tops on it.
Yeah, nice.
So like as they're walking on the boat, they take your top and they put it up on the sail. It's pretty awesome.
Running up the flagpole.
They do, yeah. But like the weird part is like it's like 7 a.m. and you tore one on the night before and the night before that and the night before that. So you kind of are in that spot where it's like, I either need to go to bed and drink nothing but water for like 2 days straight, or I just need to keep piling it in and just keep going after it.
Are we talking about now?
Yeah, that's how it was a little bit today. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. But I was like, I need a beer. And the guy filled up my cup. I drank a beer. I'm like, I need another one. Drank that beer. I'm like, I need like one more. And he goes, I'll just give you the pitcher, man. So I'm drinking out of a pitcher of beer. I'm like, cool. And I'm slamming these beers. And finally, I got to the point where, because I have a little anxiety problem. I don't know if you know that about me, but I have massive panic attacks. And the weird thing about a panic attack is like, you go in your head, you go, okay, I feel a panic attack coming. And then your head goes, yeah, man, I feel it coming too. And then your head also goes, hey, you know what's weird about this panic attack? And you're like, what, head? And your head goes, no one can help you.
You're all alone.
And then your whole world comes down into like tunnel vision. You're like, I'm going to fucking die. I'm going to die. I'm going to have a fucking heart attack. But yeah, when you're on a boat, it's like, you can't even leave and go find like another place. You know, usually with panic, you know, if I have a little problem in the house, I can go down to the couch and it's kind of dark and I can just turn on TV and I can get through it. But like when you're on a boat, it's like there's nowhere to go.
No.
Even you're surrounded by 10,000 titties. And you're like, nah, I don't care. I'm losing my mind. But yeah, I drank an obscene amount of alcohol on that shit. And then what's funny is after that little, like, it's like a catamaran type thing. I've been on this cruise 2 times. Every single time. And I've piled on the booze. As I do. Every single time. They need to bring a wheelchair for somebody because he drank too much.
Yo, when the wheelchair comes out, it is fucking amazing. I love seeing it.
Yeah. It's like, did you not know? Did you not know that we've all been too drunk before?
Okay.
I've never been wheelchair drunk.
Exactly. To that point, I'm like, I have been legit blacked out on my feet.
Yeah.
I've been able to get into my Uber. I've been able to get back to my hotel room. Watching people be that fucked up that they can't control their body functions and they cannot put one foot in front of the other. I mean, I've been 60 beers deep. Functioning is level is way low.
Sure.
But I've never needed a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, never had the wheelchair.
I think I need to make that a goal. I think
I think
to have a whole shitload of beers and just fake it.
Well, here's the fucked up part. By the time you get back, it's like 2:30. That's usually when most people at that resort are kind of going out to the pool. We get there early. We go to breakfast at like 9 and we're at the pool at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. But like most people don't start coming down to the pool until like 2:30, 3 o'clock because they were up till 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Doing God knows what.
Get their 8 hours of sleep.
Sure.
Shake the cobwebs off. Kind of wander around.
Well, the worst, and you're not a coffee drinker, right?
No, never touched it. Well, I did.
Coffee exacerbates the panic. But if you don't have coffee, especially if you've been drinking coffee forever, you can't wake up. So in the morning, I'm like, my heart's like, boom, boom, I can feel it. Like everything's going crazy. I'm eating my food, eating whatever I can, having some bread because I know I'm going to drink a lot, and then just have a couple sips of coffee. My head's like, hey, like what? What's going on, man?
Welcome back, bro.
Yeah. And the head's like, yeah, you're going to freak the fuck out, dude. I'm like, why?
You're never going to believe this. You're about to have a panic attack. It's
Yeah,
going to be
good.
great.
Remember that time you
So
just
excited.
sipped one sip of coffee? Like, yeah, it was pretty good coffee, though. Yeah, you're going to freak out, dude. And it's like, well, the only thing you do is just fucking drink through it. Just
Ride the
fucking
wave.
power it on. Yeah. Like I totally get like this whole environment now where like kids, the loud noises, so my kids they go to the school, and because of some kids in their class, if they cheer too loud, they can't cheer too loud now because there's kids that have like noise sensitivity, and it's like, but they're kids, so instead of like clapping, they have to do this.
Kids are loud by nature.
Kids are annoying as fuck.
That too.
Yeah. So I forgot where I was going with it. Oh boy.
Kids, loud, no copying, doing the finger fucking.
Yeah, they gotta do this shit. It's
silent clap.
So, oh yeah, good job. So I totally understand panic. I totally understand like feeling like you're gonna freak the fuck out, but it is really freeing when you kind of like get yourself through it. It's like when let's say you've probably pulled a hamstring before, right?
Yes.
Or a groin.
Oh yeah.
The worst.
That's the worst.
So, but the day that you wake up and your groin is better, and yeah, it gets gradually better over time.
It takes a while.
Yeah. But the day you wake up and you have full movement, you can fucking do whatever you want. And you're like, holy fuck, I got through it.
I wouldn't say do whatever you want. You could do more than you could before.
Yeah. But like, that's how panic is.
Yeah.
Like, panic is fucking terrible and it's gross and it's terrible. It fucking demeans you and it fucking rips your day apart. But then when you get out of it, you're like, oh, it's like when you stub your toe and you're in agony, and then 8 minutes later, the pain's gone, and you're like, I got through it. It's good. Yeah. I think that this whole like system right now, they're doing a massive disservice to these fucking kids by not allowing them to get through it. They're trying to nerf the whole world for these fucking kids. I don't know how I just went from boobies to kids. I'm going to take it back to boobies. Anyways, titties. Let it out.
The first 4 seconds of that was just. Then the door closed.
You turned over.
Yeah, dude, it was
and
going.
There was nothing for a long time.
It was going. It was all hot air. I felt my boxers.
No, your asshole was like moving poop out of the way so it didn't shoot out the hole. Like, hey, no, wait.
Hey, turd, move aside. You're not up yet.
Border wall.
You're not on the clock. So.
Not you. Not you. Air, hot air. Come on, come through. Not you, turd.
Back in the line, motherfucker.
Do you ever sit down in the shower
and cry? No. No, I don't.
I sit down. I still like, wash myself standing up like a man, But I sit down in the shower.
Man would.
But I farted one time. I was sitting down in the shower and I farted, and it sounded like when Donald Duck gets really mad.
So I haven't done this in a while, but when I lived at home, I would shower, blah 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 blah, and you have that random fart in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Water's running down your asshole, and you could feel the water just
Yeah.
It made a weird noise.
Queef.
One day I felt a fart coming, and I kind of bent over and put my asshole up against the shower wall.
There you go.
And it made the funniest fucking noise.
It's great.
The next thing, all I pictured was me laughing so hard I blacked out and smacked my head on the fucking thing, and the paramedics were there because I was laughing so fucking hard. But all right, so normal day, you get in the shower. How long does it take you start to finish? You're not jerking off. You are just taking a shower, washing hair, washing body, and you're done.
I would say if I have things to do.
No, just normal day. You're not pressed for time. Middle of the day, you're like, I'm going to take a shower. How long?
Oh, dude. It feels like it's 30 minutes, but it's probably, I would say 4 songs. So I'd say 12 minutes.
Okay. Tops. You're in the shower literally twice as long as I am.
Yeah. If I have shit to do, or like in the morning, I got to shower and get ready for work, come downstairs. 6 minutes maybe total.
It is, by the time the water heats up, I hit the play button on my phone. 2.5 songs on Pandora, and I'm out.
So let's call that 9 minutes.
I'm not in there that long. It's 6-ish. I'm out.
But if I have a morning where I get the kids on the bus, a little hung, like today, I had an 8 o'clock at 8:30, and I had a 9, and then I didn't have anything till like 1:30. At fucking 9:45, I was up in the shower, and I took probably a 25-minute shower. It was awesome. I sit down, I stretch my back out. Oh, it's good. It's good.
When I was going through the shoulder thing, I would spend a little extra time with just cranking the hot water and just letting it beat on my shoulder. I would just stand there for an extra 3-4 minutes.
I do that for my lower back.
And then I would catch the question. I didn't shower so long. For one, I had major shoulder surgery. I still can't. I sound like I can't say that if I were. Yeah, and it helps loosen it, and it feels good. And I just stood there. And sometimes you just want to be alone with your thoughts. Just quiet. I mean, listen to music, and the music just in the background. But sometimes you just chill. And my wife and daughter routinely take 27-minute showers.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
how are you in there for that long? And if I have to get in the shower the next day after them, that is the most dangerous first step I will ever take.
Oh, conditioner is like,
dude, it is fucking ice.
Yeah.
Just that first step, you're kind of tiptoeing around, and then you get in there and you just scrub the bottom. I'm like, I kind of want to put.
When you have this moment where you go like that. And you're like, there's nothing. I'm going to reach onto a shower curtain that's held together with that little twisty fucking rod. I'm dead there.
Just immediately coming down.
I'm so dead.
And you're going to hit your head on the spigot, and then the shower curtain, which just broke, is going to impale you. Yeah. And the paramedics are going to come, and your dong's like.
Yeah. And they're like, that's all he's got? I'm like, I didn't have time to fluff, okay? I didn't fluff. I didn't think it was just me. It was me time.
Yeah, there's days I'm ice skating that motherfucker. I get a text from Chris. You okay? Because all you hear. There's nothing to grab onto.
Dude, I rented this apartment. It was going into my sophomore year of college, and apparently the college said in the guidelines, you have to live on premises for the first 2 years of your college. So I went first semester, flunked out, didn't go second semester, So I would say I was going into my almost junior year, but I missed a semester. So like second and a half year, I guess let's call it. First and a half year.
First and a half year.
Yeah. So I find this like awesome apartment above a dentist's office right down the street. So it's like right out on Main Street in Buffalo. Shit, what the fuck did I just do? So right on Main Street in Buffalo. And
right
it's like
where?
Main Street in Buffalo. Like not too far from Hurdle Ave, not too far from the college. Not too far from like 2228. Did you ever go there?
Yeah,
House?
unfortunately.
Yeah. So I wasn't allowed there. Apparently, if you date a really pretty girl and Jay's a condescending piece of shit, he doesn't let you into his parties.
No.
Yeah, pretty weird. So, anyways, so I read
they all had 2228 email addresses, right?
Oh yeah, I know.
I think Hurley still has one.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's Hurl's 2228. So I read this. It's like $550 a month, super cheap, 2-bedroom. It's awesome. We have a little buzzer to open the door downstairs so people can come up. It was like Seinfeld. It was great.
Who's there?
Yeah, just come on up.
Buzz
them in.
I missed it. Do it again.
Yeah.
Well, one more time. It's still locked out. Fuck off.
Got a queef on it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we rent it August 1st. School starts like August 28th or something like that. And I find out, like, anyway, so I'm fucking the story. Fucking the story. So the bathroom, they had one bathroom. You could tell shoddy building, like it was probably a cool Victorian home at the time. And then they made it into an apartment and whatever, all this shit. And dentist office downstairs. So the bathroom, it was like a step, then another step, and then like a pedestal tub in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
So you're up like 19 fucking feet. So me and John go out just drinking. And we're not even 21, but we went to not Checkers. There's a bar, Sterling Pub or something like that. On Sterling Ave.
Yeah, Sterling Place.
Yeah, Sterling Place. Yeah, something like that. So we go there.
Right on the corner, right?
Yeah. So we get fucking rocked. We take Sterling all the way down, get to Hurdle, get whatever. So I wake up in the morning. I got to go work at this coffee shop in the mall. And so it's our first night in the apartment. So I get in the shower and I'm still fucking rocked, hammered, like just so drunk. Shower. I go to step out of the fucking thing and I slip on the fucking tile on the first step.
Yeah.
Then I fall all the way, like I fall down 4 stairs because the tub is so fucking high. And I'm so glistening with soap.
You end up in the lobby.
Yeah. I slid across the whole fucking floor. The entire floor. I slid across the entire fucking floor.
It's just a fucking stupid snail trail.
I'm just a skinny heap of shit. Because I got to go to work at a coffee store. And my buddy's dad's paying his rent. So he's like, cool, man. I swear to God, we didn't have towels. I don't think we had a towel. So I get to work and I'm like, whatever. So, and then it starts to get close to the school year. They're like, hey, so school's like, hey, so where are you guys, what house do you guys want to live in? I'm like, oh no, I rented an apartment. And they're like, well, you can't do that. So I had to cancel the lease. It would have been the best house ever. The best. It was perfect.
When I lived on Minnesota with Biggie and Russ, we had one of those fucking big ass iron clawfoot fucking bathtub.
They're
things.
death traps.
It is, and it was hard to shower in it normally, much less get out of it. And there was no rug. It was that fucking same tile floor.
Yeah.
They all had it. So it took you 2 towels, one to put on the floor so you didn't fucking crack your skull and Paramedics show up with you fucking naked with your sad ass dick hanging out while you're bleeding from your fucking forehead.
The last thing
And
you hear
the next one, yeah.
as you're about to die is like, that's all he's got.
Also, fucking in that thing was not easy.
Well, yeah, clawfoot tubs they're always there's
no
really
flat
a flat spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
You're always on an angle.
Yeah.
And we're tall.
Yeah, who goes where here? I'm like, this isn't gonna work, but I'm making it work.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many shower curtains got broken, but we
That's
got a new shower curtain. Shut the fuck up, dude. Yeah.
You go to clasp on the shower curtain, and the shower curtain's like, yeah, no. I don't got you.
Not today, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how I'm a shower curtain and you're an adult?
Guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be outside this tub soon.
Yeah, dude. I hit like a fucking probably 145 pound of wheat fucking wet fucking dick.
I wish we could hear that. Wish we could hear that.
You can hear it?
I can barely hear it.
I felt like a ton of bricks. And I was light back then. You know what's weird is we both have young sons. And young sons will run.
It's like Beyond Song and fucking the lesbians, Asians.
Young sons will just run and fall and be totally fine. Or they'll be up high and they'll jump down and they're totally fine. Yeah. Like, I'm watching my kid play the other day and I'm like, it makes every bone in my body hurt watching you play in a playground.
Yeah.
The dude's just like monkey barring it up. And I was doing pull-ups on the things because I'm a psychopath.
Wait, so you do all this shit and you can still walk upstairs the next day?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
He's totally fine.
Superpowers you guys have.
Yeah. Yeah. Youth. They have the superpower called youth.
Brady jumped off the tower at the fair 2 years ago, the high one, in the giant airbag.
Yeah.
He jumped off the low one because that's how they test you if you can go up to the high one. He landed perfectly. He got up to the high one, jumped off, tipped his body in like a 45-degree angle, landed like ass first. Boom, great. Last summer, he wanted to do it again. It was like $10. So he went up and jumped off the little one. Cool. Get up to the high one. I mean, I went up there with him the first year. It looks like you're fucking 9 miles up.
Yeah. Perception-wise, it's crazy.
It's like, it's honestly like 15 feet. It ain't far, but it fucking looks like it is. So second year, he went up there. First year, the guy didn't even get to count. He's like, he goes, all right, bud, on 3, 2, 1, we're gonna go. He's like 3, and Brady's fucking free falling. Last year, he jumped, and he was a little more stood up when he hit the airbag.
Ooh!
His fucking knee came up and fucking smacked him in the forehead, and you can hear him crying. And I was laughing because I saw it. And Chris is like, "Oh my god!" And he comes out, and he's got a big fucking brush on his forehead. And I mean, I laughed, but I'm like, dude, you all right? I go, but that was baller that you did it because look at those bigger girls and boys that are twice your age that are scared and won't jump. They back down the stair. I go, your dick just.
I was at the Chautauqua Fair. I think it was probably maybe 12 or so. And it was like the first time where they had like a bungee thing. You go up on the crane and you bungee off the crane thing, you know? And it was like $75 to do it. Those guys were just making bank, dude. $75 in fucking what? 92 is like $500 today.
Yeah.
So they're making bank. So I didn't have the money to do it. My buddy didn't have the money to do it. But
please tell me you end up stealing it.
No.
Fuck.
Weird story. So maybe it was Darien Lake. Yeah, it was Darien Lake. Sorry. We're at Darien Lake. Same thing. Crane, $75, whatever. There was this guy that went up to the top and had a legit fucking panic attack. Like worse than I've had some bad ones, but this guy had a freak out session because we saw him up at the top and he was super fat. So my buddy Eric and I were like, I'm like, I don't think the rope's going to hold this guy. Like he's going to bungee, but the bungee's not going to bungee, you know?
The bungee's going to dip the fuck out.
And they still had the fucking fall guy pad, you know, just in case, you know? And so they lower the crane down. He gets off. He still had to pay $75 to go up on the fucking crane.
Fuck off, yeah.
Right? So, like 5 hours later, we see this fat guy, right? Crane down. He leaves. He's freaking out. I go to take a piss. And he's sitting down still in the shower, in the bathroom, crying. This fat guy is naked with his fucking fat nuts and horse cock, just crying still. Go ahead.
You being the caring individual that you are, did you strip down and get in there and console him?
Oh yeah, big spoon, you know.
Okay.
I'm not an animal.
Yeah, I just wondered.
I just remember, like, you saw this guy, like we saw in real time. Here he's fine. Here. Then he gets to the top platform and he goes.
At what point did the crane start to struggle? And that's probably when he panicked.
Dude, I swear to God, that thing probably came up on 2 wheels when he got to the top. Yeah. But there's no way it was going to hold him. But I just remember going to the bathroom, going to take a piss. This fat guy is just sitting there naked, crying in the shower. I'm like, no panic attack is worth you being naked at a fair. Darien Lake.
First off, those showers are not sanitary.
No. And
there's better places to be naked, like middle of a fucking cow pasture.
Fucking Tijuana donkey show.
Yeah.
He's full on fucking naked. And this is, I swear to God, maybe not 5 hours, maybe like 2 hours. He was like, at what point of a panic attack do you go, you know what I need to do? I need to strip down completely naked and go sit in the shower with no curtain. It's like a fucking small stall. And he's just getting rained on. And he's like, he was deep crying.
Well, yeah, the shower just washes away all the tears and the pain.
I guess. But not the fucking, yeah, he was in a bad spot. It was fucking weird. I was like, fuck, dude. I don't know. I'm like, I'm never doing that. I don't know if I could bungee jump. I think that there's parts of your body that would just kind of like, you know, when you get that spinal crack, you're like, ugh, it's gross. I don't know if I can do it. What's the one thing you would do with heights that would help you conquer your heights? Fear of heights. Heights, fear of heights. Scranton, black kid, touch my legs.
Hair legs. Ice cream.
Hair legs, Jimbo, bum shrimp.
Crash a plane. I don't know if
I think we should skydive one day.
No, I couldn't. I think I would have a heart attack.
I think I would too.
Yeah. I'm all for the thrill like that. Like I asked you the other day about roller coasters. You showed that video. I'm like, where are you at with them? I was 13, 14, Darien Lake. My uncle worked for, I don't know, whatever Verizon was before that, phone company back in the day. Could have been Verizon, whatever. And they had a fucking picnic at Darien Lake. We got to go. I rode the Viper for the very first time. So you leave the gate, you come around the corner, and you go up the hill. And as you get to the top, there's like a 2-foot drop.
Yep. And then
you make that hard right, and it's straight down.
Yep.
We got to the little drop, and I grabbed onto my harness.
Yep.
Just because I was starting to panic because I fucking didn't
like roller
coasters. It moved like 4 inches out.
Yep.
I'm 13, but a $112. I'm like, it goes down and right into a loop. I go, I'm falling out of this thing.
Yeah.
I immediately had the biggest panic and started screaming. My uncle's laughing because he thinks it's funny. And this fucking thing come out 4 inches, which is way too much fucking space.
Yeah.
You're on a roller coaster.
I agree.
Just as we got to the fucking edge of that hill, I slammed it back and it locked.
Oh, good.
Fuck you. You know you wish I would have died right there. Got down the bottom of that
said,
fucking
"Oh,
hill.
good" out loud, but I said, "God damn it!" in my brain.
In your head. That came, it's opposite.
Oh, thank God! Fuck.
Yeah. It got down to the bottom. As soon as we hit the fucking loop and this twirls and all that shit, I was completely fine. I'm screaming, having a great time.
Yeah.
I loved it. That first fucking hill when you are like almost fucking over the top of yourself.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
It's insane.
I sent you those fucking videos of these guys in the mountains
Mm-hmm.
that jump off and they have the big swing.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Like I can't do a bungee. I will never bungee jump.
Well, I sent you the video of the person that was like parasailing or whatever the fuck, and her harness breaks and she just fucking plummets to the ocean. So let's say you even live. I'd rather just die. Like on the way down, I'd rather die of a heart attack and just be a lump of shit.
Yeah.
I'm in Valhalla having beers with the gods.
Yeah.
Instead, you land and you break your fucking back, and now fish are biting you.
Yeah. They're like, hey man, it's fucking wild. Just fucking washed up. We're gonna eat this shit.
Sharks are like, lucky us.
Krista tried to get me to do that on our honeymoon. She's gonna try again this fall when we go to Aruba. I refused. I go, you can go. I'm not going. She's like, why? I'm like, I have seen way too many videos where
Mom keeps sending me videos of it not working out.
Things have gone way more wrong than they've gone right. I'm like, there's no fucking way. Sure, the view is great. I'm telling you, I would shit everywhere.
The worst one I saw had nothing to do with heights. Okay, so these these kids, they're all strapped in. So they're strapped in, you know, and it's kind of like you start out almost like you're water skiing, you know?
Yeah.
And you got the sail behind you.
You're driving to the wind and poof, up you go.
So these girls are getting dragged by the boat. The sail goes up, and then a backwind hits the fucking sail, and it takes them under the fucking water. And they were under the water for like a minute and a half.
I've seen them get dragged right from the fucking beach. First off, you're getting sandblasted. The second thing, you're just getting fucking pulled through the fucking little waves at the beach.
And you're paying for it.
Yeah. What the fuck am I doing? I'm like,
no,
I'm not doing it. I go, we go to Aruba this fall. I said, I want to do 2 things. I want to go on the pirate ship snorkel thing.
Yeah.
Chill, enjoyable, do it at your own pace.
Sure.
And so I want to take the ATV tour. I want to drive either the dune buggies or the 4-wheelers around the island. I would love to do that. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about doing anything because all I want to do is drink my face off and fuck for 8 days. That's it.
That's a fair arrangement. Yeah. I'm not
She's like, I want to go parasailing. I'm like, I'm out. I love you, but I'm out.
Yeah. Before you do it, just sign this document. Yeah. Where I get an obscene amount of money.
The first time I took her to Vegas, we ended up in Fremont. And we were walking along, and all of a sudden we hear all this screaming. We couldn't figure it out. We never looked up. We're like, where the fuck is that noise coming from? All of a sudden you see fucking people ziplining. She looks at me. We had the footballs full of beer, the plastic fucking football. Oh, yeah. She goes, would you do that? I'm like, yeah, it's only like fucking 25 feet up. Sure. Obviously, I was hammered. So we go and get in line. And when you walk into the building, it's like 2 floors up.
Yeah.
You get halfway, and I'm like, you have 27 more steps until you have to finish your drink. Dude, we had footballs, plastic footballs full of fucking Coors Light. And we're like, oh. And then they put you in that fucking harness, and it squeezes
everything.
Yeah.
It's like they have a special knob on your prostate to make you have to piss hard.
And
did you do this? You were sit down or did you lay flat? Because we just did it as a family. But Max was too little.
It was a sit. We sat down.
Yeah, so we did the same thing. So Max was too little to go up to the higher level to do the lay flat one.
Yeah.
But still, it's like
they didn't have that when we were there.
But as you're going around the stairs, you're like, "This is fine." Up, this is still kind of fine.
Dude, you're 2 stories up, 25 feet.
Yeah, but it's still fucking.
I know. Yeah. And we went. Krista sat forward the whole time, right to the end. Mine turned halfway around, so I went backwards. I was just like,
I'm gonna die.
Yeah. And then when you hit the end, there's no easy stop.
Yeah.
There's no break. There's no nothing. You hit that fucking rubber stop, wonk.
Yeah.
And then everything pinches, and I'm like, nuts. My nuts.
You got to run in some sketchy ass casino to find a bathroom. Like,
I just pissed in the garbage can.
we did it, and you know, when you're a dad, you try to like, because your kids think you're you're He-Man. You know,
you're invincible. You're not afraid of anything, right?
So we just went to the Memphis Bass Pro place, which is like the coolest place of all time. I'd like to spend 15 hours there. It's a pyramid. It used to be for like some Memphis other fucking team, or I think it was a casino back in the day, but you could take an elevator all the way up to the top of the pyramid, and there's a restaurant up top, and there's like a little lookout and stuff like that. But the elevator you take up is all glass, and you slowly rise up, and you're up like 30 fucking stories, dude. And my kids know I don't like heights, and I don't like heights for two things. Number one, I don't like heights, but number two, I have this weird vertigo thing of like spatial awareness. And if it's all glass or if it's all dark, I'm dizzy as fuck. And Olivia's like, look at how high we are. Dad, what do you think? Isn't that crazy how high we are? She's like talking shit the whole time. I'm like, but I already had, I was kind of hungover because Ortez and I drank a bottle of bourbon until like 4 a.m. And then this is at like 11:30, so I'm on the tail end of it. I already had a Bloody Mary, so I'm okay. Got enough wind in the old sails to weather the storm, you know. But when we got to the top, I went on the observation deck, and you're like outside of the pyramid. You're on this observation deck, and the floor is glass, and you're looking out over Memphis, which is an okay city, but kind of pile of shit.
Yeah, Chris said it was junk.
Yeah, it's not great. But and Max is like, Dad, come to the edge. I'm coming to the edge, but I could feel it. I could feel the old guy showing up. Sit down for lunch. I need an IPA. Which one do you want? The strongest one. Just give me the strongest one. Because I knew we had to go back in the elevator and go down too, which is even worse.
We my first trip to Vegas, we ended up going to the Rio off the strip there.
Yep.
And we went to the Voodoo Lounge. So rooftop casino bar in Vegas. We get in the elevator, everything's cool. You're in an elevator. 20 floors up, all of a sudden it got bright.
Yep.
Turn around, all glass.
Yep.
I couldn't get to the wall quick enough.
Yeah.
So we got up there and we partied, and it was kind of weird going up to the glass wall. And they obviously have they thought about this, people jumping over it. You're just gonna splat on the safety barrier below.
Sure.
And then the time we were up there, the last time we were in Vegas, that's when they had the zip line going between the towers.
No.
And you talked about it. And I'm like, dude, you do not have enough money to get me to do it. And we watched people walk by with a harness, and we're like, there's no fucking way. There is no way I'm doing it. I know 27,000 people have done it successfully. I hook in. That is when the fucking cable breaks.
Yep. Kyle and I were
72 floors.
We were in Myrtle Beach, just me and Kyle hanging out. And we go to this place where they have those big ass beer flights, like the
big tube.
Yeah. And so we get some IPA beer. And this is when I'm not an IPA drinker. So we're drinking like 6.5% beer, And so him and I just pile through this thing. We go to another place, do some shots. And then we're sitting at this other place and we're having a couple beers. And this lady has this like vape pen. And I think she's homeless. She was probably homeless. I was like, hey, is that weed? And she goes, yeah, it's weed. I'm like, what kind of weed? Is it upper weed or is it downer weed? She's like, oh, it's upper weed. I'm like, well, can I have a couple hits? I take a couple hits of that. Next thing I know, we're standing in line at the Myrtle Beach Slingshot. And I'm like...
That's the one where they pull it down and you get launched up.
And you basically shoot out over the ocean.
Oh, okay.
And it's at nighttime.
Oh, I was going to say, usually it goes up. This one goes out?
Yeah, it kind of like shoots you out and then you kind of swing a little bit.
They have one of those on top of the stratosphere.
I was trying to get Olivia. Coaster. Yeah, I was trying to get Olivia to do it. No, I did the roller coaster, but
at New York?
Yeah.
Rough as fuck, ain't it?
It's really rough, yeah.
Really rough. Cool as fuck. Very rough.
She hated it. She didn't want to do it. I'm like, well, you said you wanted to do it. Now we're here. I'm not going to let you quit. So
me and Krista did it, and it was cool, but man, it was rough.
It's like the Predator at Darien Lake.
Yeah. Dude. Yes.
It's exactly like it. Yeah. It's rickety as fuck. Yeah. But
did the New York one go upside down? No.
It's got these kind of things. It's not a full loop, but you go a little.
You don't have the shoulder harness. It's the lap belt, right?
Yeah, you go a little sideways, and it's enough. It's definitely enough.
And you fucking get bruised up bouncing around that thing.
Yeah, she did not have a good time. But Kyle and I don't remember riding the fucking slingshot. I remember being in line. I remember being in the seat, and I can't access the memory of and I'm sure I had an okay time because we still went out and had a good time. We still went out and got drunk, got more drunk, but like that part of my brain was just like, you don't remember this because one of these days you're going to be in the shower.
Just shut up.
You're going to be in the shower and go, remember that time? You're going to be in that moment. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that shit. Abo's going to Cedar Point in like 2 weeks, and Cedar Point's a big roller coaster place. I know she's gonna go on them. I won't. I just can't do it. I have no business walking in there. No reason to be at any of those roller coasters. I said the Predator at Darien Lake, rough as fuck. Pretty straightforward. I'll do that one. I did do the Mindy race, the laying down one.
Yeah.
That was actually cool as fuck.
It's easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you gotta glide. It's not so like this, and it's not a lot of G-force with it.
Yeah.
Because you're laying down. After, I would say it's almost 5 years. I would say 5 years and a month ago, Kyle's like, let's just get out of town. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. March of
May.
That's
so in mid-June, Kyle's like, let's just get out of town. So we go up to Busch Gardens in Virginia. And And so Kyle won't do roller coasters.
Good.
So I take Olivia, he takes Sammy, we go up there, and Sammy loves roller coasters.
You fuckers.
And she's like, "Oh, I need to go on this one," but she's like, not old enough to. She's old enough to go on her own, but she doesn't want to go on her own. And he's like, "I'm not doing it." I'm like, "I'll do it," because fuck it, whatever. So it's me and Sam. We rode like I think 4 roller coasters.
Fuck, I can't do it, man.
And they're going upside down. They're doing this. They're going this way. They're going that way. And
I get sketched out on a log flume, the big hill.
The worst part about a roller coaster,
not being in control. I'm so fucking freaked out.
And we had this at the New York roller coaster. You do this and like, oh, it's just a nice little ride, and then you see this fucking thing and you start going way the fuck up,
and you're like,
and you're seeing like buildings that you were even with are now way below you. And I was like,
when you were underground, you were looking like, holy fuck, that's tall. And then you're on that roller coaster.
You don't even know how tall it is until
I'm at the top of it.
Yeah, and then it's just like
you're looking down at the Luxor.
Yeah, and you fucking go after it.
Yeah.
And that roller coaster sucks balls.
It is just it's rattled your fucking brains in your teeth.
It's
cool when you zip inside the fucking casino.
That is pretty awesome.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah,
it's a gimmick thing. I did it once. I won't do it again.
Olivia and I did something at, I don't think it was Disney. It was one of the places near Disney. I don't know. But it was called it was called Pompeii, and it's a water ride. But so it's a ride about how people died.
I was trying to make that ride was like the floor of lava.
Yeah. So you ride this like raft through, and it's kind of like it's spraying you a little bit, and you're getting a little wet, and it's fine. And then you go up
real warm.
Yeah. Then you go up this like fucking thing, and it takes you up, and I hate it. You're in this big tube, so it's kind of like a big ass conveyor belt. Takes you up, and then you're riding inside of a building, and then you start seeing lava fall, and then like fire explodes, and you're getting like hot from the fucking fire. And Olivia's like freaking the fuck out. But when we got back down, go through the water, now the ride's kind of done, but you're still on the ride. She's like, that was the coolest shit. Coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, yeah. She's like, do you think that was real fire? I'm like, it was real fire. I mean, we're not going to die, but it was fucking hot.
Just like the volcano show in Vegas. We were on the double-decker tour bus doing a strip tour one night. We went all the way down to the Vegas sign and turned around, came back up. Like 5 years ago. And we went by the volcano and it fucking went off. And we were in the street in a fucking tour bus. And you could feel the fucking heat.
That's exactly how it was. It was crazy. And you're like, is this safe?
And then your Google, has anybody died? Volcano show in Vegas? No people. We're good.
No. Yeah.
Like when we were there last time and we stayed at the Stratosphere. You left, and I went home a day later, and I went up to the pool, which was like on a 25th floor, and they had these huge, like 18-foot glass walls where there's only people like Ortez could jump to the top if they were going to jump over.
Sure.
The rest of us, whites, can't get there. But there's no way I was going up all the way to the top to ride that roller coaster or do that slingshot that shoots you out over the edge.
Yeah, no.
Dude, at the pool, I sat up underneath the bar because it was hot as fuck. Obviously, it was June?
Yeah, it was hot.
It was 200 degrees there. Was drinking some Heinekens, and I went out down to take a picture because the mountains were in the background. And even though there's this giant 1.5-inch thick glass wall between me and immediate death, I still was trying to take a picture.
It's tough, dude.
I'm like, I can't do it. Heights, dude. Sorry. I'm out.
The weirdest part, we were just there, and you go to the Grand Canyon, and you're like, all right, I've seen a couple gullies before. Whatever.
It's just a fucking glorified ditch.
I've been to
Stop.
Letchworth. I know what's going on.
Yeah, but I walked those rickety ass train tracks back in the 90s.
Oh yeah, yeah,
when all the boards weren't there.
yeah. It's sketchy as fuck. I love that bridge.
I hate it.
But
it's so scary.
But here's the thing: you have your kids there too, and my kid, one of them, is smart, like societally smart. Like she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go near the edge.
I was gonna say it's the female one, right? Because
Yeah,
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. The other kid is just like running as close to the fucking edge as possible, and there's no guardrails. There's no nothing. Like one extra tumble when you thought you were going to tumble once, but if you go tumble two, you're off the side of a cliff and you're dead. You're fucking dead.
Yeet.
So I'm like, hey man, I need you to stay on this side of me, which means that I'm close to the edge. And he's climbing up rocks and jumping down and doing the fucking ninja rolls and all that shit.
Jump the fuck down.
And I'm like freaking the fuck out. What's really fucked up is like you're at this like pristine place where there's been 1,000 pictures taken, where the Colorado River comes and just kind of bends around. And in the pictures, you're like, that's a great picture. It's cool. But once you're there and you're standing on the top of this fucking place and there's helicopters flying in the cavern.
Yeah.
And the helicopter is the size of a micro machine.
Yeah.
And you're 80 stories above it, you realize, holy fuck, this
perspective
is next level tall as fuck. And I was having like, there's like little bushes that grow. And so you see these like, it's like bushes, it's your feet, it's the end of the cliff, and then it's this massive expanse, and then these massive fucking other things way the fuck far away, probably a mile fucking away. Yeah. And you see helicopters flying, and they're this fucking big. You're like, I never understood how fucking big that fucking shit was.
I watched a documentary. Some people walked into the one end of it and they hiked it from one end to the other, and they camped out and shit. Dude, I watched. Days? I was on. Oh yeah, plenty of days. And at first, when they walk in, and they pan the camera up, and I'm like, oh, it ain't that deep, Then they get in, they get a little rougher terrain, and they're talking about how they got to traverse all this shit, and there's paths because they have those,
sure,
so people can walk this shit. I mean, you got to be fucking ready for it. And then as they got into it, the camera goes up, and like that ain't all that high. And then they got a camera or a drone at the top, aimed down at the people that are walking,
and they're ants,
and they're smaller than ants.
Yeah,
and that's when it becomes real. That holy fuck,
yeah,
that is a long way down.
Yeah, you just have no idea.
Yeah,
my kids were taking like,
and that was the Grand Canyon was created by the big rock formations that everybody said were giant trees.
Yeah, it's a massive.
The giant that knocked down those trees, he cut the trees down.
Oh,
the Grand Canyon was formed by him dragging his dick down through there.
That's a big dick.
Yeah, that's how the Grand Canyon was formed.
Wow, that's amazing.
Man.
I like to think that there was a cataclysmic flood that happened from the
Arctic. There was a giant dick.
Oh yeah. I'm trying not to burp and throw up.
Well, here we go. Fucking 5.5 hours of stupidity.
That's what we don't get paid for.
Yeah. That's why they don't pay us. We got to figure some things out. By that I mean, well, you're coming up in July.
Yeah.
Queen of Heaven Friday, Two Dolts Hammered Hayride. The next day.
Yep.
I talked to Phildo on the phone this morning.
I'm coming up twice in August.
We need to get in touch with your weed peeps and see if we can set up another Afro Man interview the weekend of his concert. Yeah, there he
Did
is.
somebody say hayride?
Yeah. What the fuck is Phil still doing up at 2:30 in the morning? We got to talk to Afro Man about see if we can do another interview.
Yep.
The weekend of that he has that concert and go down to Columbus. I told Krista, I said, bring you down and the Ohio
It's in the works.
peeps,
Yep.
whatever. We can bang that out again.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be fun as fuck.
Mm-hmm. It has to happen. Yep.
Yeah.
That's in the works. And then I'm up in. God damn it! Fucking thing.
So that'll be June. July, mid-July is the hayride.
Yep. And then I'm in Buffalo mid-August, taking a week off, going to Nashville. And then I'm going to be back up for the golf tournament. Yeah, as long as that's still a go. Are we going to do that same Airbnb thing? We should.
I mean, that dude told you he's like, contact me directly. I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
I mean, we were only there for like 10 hours.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Dude, it was like 5 minutes from the golf course.
Yeah, it's great.
And it's best that everybody picks us up because we will not be able to drive afterwards.
Of course. Yeah, that's not a problem. But yeah, that'll be fun.
Sunday night, we like have such aspirations of going out and drinking and partying up. And then by time the sun goes down, we're like, it's bedtime, motherfuckers.
The first year, I think we tried to light it on, but I got drugged by my friend. The second year, I think we did pretty good. We went out. The third year, we were back at the place. Yeah, last year we were back at the place at like 8, just hanging out, watching something on TV.
We went to that bar, and we ordered chicken wings. And I think we had 2 beers. Yeah, and your eyes started closing. You're like, I'm so tired of my eye. Let's fucking go.
Yeah,
the fucking Sunday. Tough to get everybody out because everybody's got to go to work. Bunch of pussies. Take the fucking day off. Rage. Maybe
I do like that little. That little area is pretty cool though. Yeah. Like the whole little town is cool. It's a cool little town.
Sleepy town. The bar's cool because it's always packed. Every time we go there, it's fucking packed on Saturday night.
Awesome. And they always employ stupid hot chicks.
And they always remember us.
Yeah, they do it right.
Remember the one hot bartender's like, we're like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, what's up, guys? I'm like, do you guys remember us? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, fuck.
Do you remember when you guys drank us out of Busch Light?
and then I run into my cousin.
Randomly.
While we were randomly looking for road beers because we were going to the Batavia Casino.
Yep.
And he turned the corner. And I'm like, it's my fucking cousin. I'd recognize that fucking lip mustache caterpillar anywhere. And then later that night we go to the bar and he's sitting there with his wife. I'm like, what the fuck are the chances?
After the casino fleeced us out of all of our money.
Fuck that place, man.
That place is a fucking
racket. I keep getting all these free play offers because I lost some money there.
Yeah. No disrespect to the people that may run it or may run the marketing for it. But that place is a fucking racket.
I mean, dude, you won $1,000, right?
No.
How much did you win? Oh, that old lady won $1,000.
The old lady
you did with your money, with
my money.
That's such a feel good story, though.
It was good. It was nice. All right, let's go here.
I gotta apparently be at a fucking softball tournament in 7.5 hours. I hope it fucking rains. What time? What's going on? Oh, yes. Dude, it's supposed to mad rain here in like 4 hours.
There you go.
It'll rain that fucking softball tournament out, and then all I have to do is worry about volleyball tournament.
Hey, sleep in. It's on me.
I'm gonna text my wife. Hey, I'm just going to bed. Wake me up for volleyball at 4.
Nerd. All right, we're out of here.
Should we do one more? Fuck off.
You know
No.
me, dude. If you go,
No.
I go.
No.
All right.
No.
Fine.
I'm good. I'm tired.
Okay. All right.
I took a 5-hour energy a couple hours ago. Later, Phil. Phil, get the fucking tractor. Talk to the guy. Make it happen, Captain.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
And then we need to do it. We need to figure out how many people we can have on this thing, so we know how many tickets to sell.
So tickets now?
Dude, we're not doing all this for free.
Yeah.
Like 25 bucks gets you fucking beers and a costume. We still have to pay for the fucking.
Yeah, that's true. So if we're buying,
it might cost 300 bucks for the tractor and hay thing.
Yeah.
To drive us around, it's going to be like a 3-hour trip. Dude, $100 an hour, dude.
A 3-hour tour.
Yeah. And then I don't want to buy like all the fucking beer because whatever. But I mean, we'll get a bunch of 30 packs and just tell everybody if you're going to not drink beer.
We're going to buy 2 kegs of beer.
No, too much.
Put them in tubs in the middle.
No, too much. I don't want to mess with kegs. They're a pain in the ass to handle. Just 30 packs. I know. And then costumes are going to be like $20 at Party City.
Sure.
So, like I said, I'm figuring. Well, yeah, dude, I'm obviously I'll throw like 4 30 packs out there. If there's 20 fucking people, that's like 4 beers each. We're gonna destroy that. Bring beer, bring booze.
Well, there's gonna be girls.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
No, I'm a cans, motherfucker.
That is a good point. We should.
Phil, remember I told you I wanted to talk to the Wyoming County Sheriff to make sure we're doing this all legally and they're not going to pull us over and fucking ticket me because I'm going to be the fucking ringleader.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit.
Yeah. I have a microphone for my DJ deck and I'm contemplating not bringing it because I don't want you near it. You're a liability.
Live podcast right now. Let's go.
Well, we're going to need cameras set up to videotape this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously somebody can go live from their phone.
Yeah.
For fucks, shits and giggles. Ah, boy.
Phil has it taken care of.
Yeah. But I'm trying to figure out how many people we can get on a hay wagon.
I'd say fucking at least 15.
I was going to say 20, 25.
Yeah. We get one of those little
I'm going to take up a chunk of room with my DJ deck and the stand and the speaker and the generator.
Why don't you just make a good playlist?
Because I'm not like that.
Because it's about you. I get it.
It is. I have a new DJ name just for this, and no, it's gonna be even better.
DJ
So
Queef?
I'm gonna DJ Queef Burger. Wugga. No, I this is gonna be fun, and we're gonna be so fucking drunk.
I'm excited.
I do have an option which I didn't know. I just watched a video on how to run my DJ deck a couple weeks ago. To slide in a playlist where if I play a song, if I have to go to the bathroom, I just let it play, and the next song will just start. There's no mixing. There's none of this. It just it'll be like a wedding thing. It just keeps playing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I might have to do that once we leave the bar because I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of alcohol involved, and I'm not gonna remember how to do shit.
I can't wait to mix. I'm gonna get on the 1s and 2s.
Dude, all right. I give you a little
DJ KC.
It's better than that.
That's a good one.
It's gonna be my coming out party. I'm gonna be like,
whoa.
DJ sucks all the dicks. Whoa. Bring no dicks out. Put them in my face.
It's DJ Gayseed. Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's put some D's and some A's.
I mean, why don't we just say, okay, let's kill the costume idea, right? And everyone has to wear overalls.
DJ Goldenrod. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. We'll make it a theme and people dress to the theme. Daryl, go ahead. It's a 90s party because you're playing mostly 90s music.
I'm going to play
dress like the 90s.
70s, 80s, 90s, in some... I'm going to mix some other shit in. There's some high-octane shit. But hang on.
Okay, go ahead.
I like where your thought is here.
Pajama Jammy Jam.
No.
Okay.
That would be funny.
It would.
If we're gonna do the coveralls or overall thing.
Yeah.
Jorts.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Women have to wear Daisy Duke-ish things, and so do the dudes.
Yeah,
like
just go.
Reno 911.
Yeah, new boot scooting.
Yeah. Not Zubas. Hey, now you're reaching. Fuck. We're not going that far, Phil. God damn it.
God damn it,
dude.
Phil.
If I were to get overalls, I'm gonna get overalls. I'm gonna only button one side, and I'm cutting those off like.
I might go overalls, no shirt.
Well, yes, obviously.
Yeah,
and real short, like high in the thigh.
I think you should make it.
Here's the problem, though. It's gonna be July. The weather should be good. Should be warm. But by the time we get to the picnic and shit, it might cool off. I mean, I guess we can always, throw a hoodie on or whatever.
Sure.
Just giving ideas. So do we go with?
I say we go straight 90s.
Like glow in the dark, like headbands, windbreakers and shit.
Yeah. Hot pink, neon green.
I love that.
Yeah.
I also love the fucking overalls thing. I'm torn now. Both are good ideas. Hip waders. What are we not going fucking catfishing, motherfucker?
So, I say we just go full on. We make the hayride a pirate ship, and we all dress like pirates.
Dude, you love the gay pirate thing. I don't know what your fascination
is. I love it. It always plays.
All right, so we're going one of two ways. We're going high vis, 90s colors.
Yeah.
Headbands, bright color mismatched shorts and shirts, sneakers, or we're going fucking overalls / jorts.
We hayseed it up.
I'm all right with either one.
Because like hot farm girls. Yeah, go ahead.
There will be none of those where we're at.
No, I'm saying
0.
If the girls that are on the float dress like hot farm girls.
Okay.
You get the shirt and you get the tied thing.
Yes, Phil. Exactly what I was thinking. But did you know Richard Simmons never wore a headband?
That's that Mandela effect shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so to me, I think you want it to be.
We have till this time next month.
Gay.
Yeah, dude. I want it to be slightly outrageous, and I want people to be slightly out of their comfort zone because then it's funny.
Okay.
All right, so we have till this time next month because I want to put up an interest post, whatever. I mean, obviously, we can only take 25-ish people with us.
Sure.
I mean, so basically, there's going to be 20 people outside of the VIP group. That's you, me, Phil, Kyle, Krista's coming. So, and then we got 20 other people that can come. But do we want to go 90s fluorescent bullshit, or do we want to go fucking overalls and jorts?
Well,
I'm down with both.
It's your gig. You.
Which one would you rather do? Gun to your head. Which one do you want to do?
I think it's gonna be easier to do 90s stuff.
Okay, I think Phil's on board too.
I think Phil is, as we say down here, on one.
Phil, I do have a text from Phil at 11:45, 3 hours ago. I am fucking hammered.
Not a boy. Proud of you.
It's so 90s theme.
Yeah.
Brightest colors, leg warmer. Oh, dude, let's do leg warmer.
I know, right? We can get the high socks. We get the fucking, or the hip jeans. Remember the jeans that girls would wear in the 90s when you see the hip
I'm
bones?
wearing fucking Richard Simmons shorts all day. Like my ball sack's gonna be tickling the end of those shorts.
I'm in. Yeah, I'll wear whatever. I'm just saying, like, logistically, what's going to be easier for people to buy.
Yeah. Sheena Easton. Fuck, I gotta put that song. Hang on. I gotta put that in the thing. Songs. There it is. Let's get.
Like, what's the most egregious thing that people could wear that's going to make them stand out? I would say neon. You know?
100%. Because here's the thing, dude. I'm telling you, when we go to the picnic afterwards, it
Score
is.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. There's another one.
All of a sudden, the DJ has no idea what he's DJing.
Yeah.
Nerd.
I legit finally got all the music set up. I got all my hot cues and loops and everything done. And I finally started to get my DJ deck out and try to work everything. And I realized I'm in trouble.
Dude, let's dress like Crisscross and wear our pants backwards.
Jesus Christ. Dude, you're all over the fucking place right now.
Dude, how's the time machine?
I already got Devo. So it's straight 90s.
I say
Miami Vice.
I say it's a 90s party. Just go 90s it up. It's easy. It gives people the ability to buy what they're comfortable with, but also it's part of the fold, you know? If you say everyone's going to go out and buy a $60 pair of fucking overalls because they're not cheap anymore.
No.
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, you can go out and buy a fucking pair of bright green running shorts for $12, a fucking tank top and a headband, and you can be out 20 some bucks or whatever.
And I'll put $100 in for eyewear. Yeah,
because it's gonna be July, so the sun should. By the time we come back,
dude, we should throw sunglasses.
It'll be dusk. I'll buy. We're gonna be in the parade, so do we throw beads or candy? There's a lot of kids and shit. Candy.
First of all, beads are necessary. We need beads.
Yeah.
Just for the implication.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the implication.
What?
Of the implication of beads.
Yeah.
I say we only throw candy that was cool in the 90s. So like Pop Rocks. Really fuck these kids up.
Now and laters.
Yeah. What's that shit you like that
candy
sucks?
Necklaces? Candy bracelets?
What's that shit you like that sucks balls? Necco wafers? I knew it. You're never too far. It's basically Kid Tums.
Jesus Christ. Phil, the only photo we're going to have on that fucking thing is the one we piss in and the fucking pee flies out the back.
Dude, you know what we should do? I think Phil's on point here. We should have like a 30-foot funnel that we can throw out and just pour beers in.
People can just run alongside the wagon.
Yeah. You want to fill up? Go ahead. Yeah. I think 90s, we buy some shitty sunglasses that are fucking neon pink and neon green.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So 90s style.
Yeah.
Bright ass colors. I'll slay some 70s, 80s, and 90s music.
Yeah. That's still 90s. Like the
Well, yeah.
70s was an influence on all that shit. 80s was.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I also got some of the 70s, 80s classics that have been remixed that are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Bangers.
all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Done. All right.
And
cool.
now and then everybody that signs up, I'm gonna tell them what one song do you want to hear, and I'll make sure I have that song. So I'll play it at some point.
Let's call it like a magical 90s hayride.
Fucking hammered hayride.
Hammered 90s hayride.
90s. What rhymes with 90s? The nickel.
Whoa, careful. Dirty nickels.
90s dirty nickels hayride.
Yeah. Okay. Good. We got it.
All right. So this is coming together then. All right. The costume thing would be funny, but I think we all show up at this fucking picnic, probably mostly hammered, and come in fucking just blasting 90s shit.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
everybody,
I'm buying like fucking John Stockton shorts.
Oh, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
It's thighs.
I'm taking 80 fucking milligrams of Viagra.
Skies out, thighs out. Skies out, thighs. I'm going to tape my dick to my leg.
I'm going to have a pronounced, thick, flaccid hog.
Yeah.
Like you're going to be able to see my heartbeat in my pants.
Why are your shorts throbbing? What do you think?
I got stung by bees. All right.
My girl.
We should all dress up like dead kids from My Girl.
No. You're the kid from Sixth Sense or that fucking Nationwide commercial to Super Bowl 4 years ago. I don't know what color the dress is because I was dead. The twist. Oh, this is going to be so awful yet so amazing. All right, so 90s theme it is.
90s theme.
90s
That's
theme.
good.
Just high vis, best fucking colors. And away we go.
Yeah. I'm in. I think it's going to be
Bring
great.
whatever boot. If you're going to drink liquor or seltzers, bring your shit. We'll fucking throw 3 or 4 30 packs in coolers.
Dude, I say we buy one of those fucking troughs, those metal troughs, throw a shitload of ice in it, throw a shitload of beer in it. And if people want to throw their shit in there too, that's great. But it is community. You know,
Phil, do we know anybody that has one of those metal like water or feeding tubs on the farm that we could use that preferably is not full of cow shit? Oh no, dude, we can't do jungle juice.
No, we don't want anyone shitting their pants. Me.
Yeah, because we're on a fucking hay wagon and we're not stopping every 20 minutes for somebody to piss or shit or
chances are we're throwing up hungover. Or we're showing up throwing up. Fuck me in the dick.
We are not going to be in good shape because we're going to Queen of Heaven the night before.
Yeah, it's going to be.
I'm going to talk to I work with the guy that runs the parade. I'm going to go talk to him and tell him we're putting a thing in. I don't know if we need to make signs. Like, if so, I'm going to buy some bed sheets and some spray paint.
It's going to say, I assure you we're open. Like, fucking.
And just a butthole.
I think it's gonna be fun, man.
This might be the greatest thing Strikers has ever seen.
No, it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be a bunch of retardedly drunk people in fucking neon.
The best part about this is like the parade
Fanny
is
pack.
like, oh, dude, the rate. You still have your Rage fanny pack?
Somewhere I have it.
You have to find it.
Yeah.
I know right where mine is.
Just buy
I know right where mine is. How about just buy one right now?
Yeah.
The parade is usually like businesses, sports teams, local people, whatever. We are going to turn this fucking parade on its ear. And I really hope people talk about it. Yeah. Phil, do you think we need to tell them that we need to be last just for that reason? Because I think if we go in the middle, we're going to ruin it for everybody. My mom's like, you can't play that music. I'm like, what? What music? And I already have
fanny pack has been ordered.
I already have Jay-Z and Kanye's song fucking ready to rip. It gets the people going.
Does it? What people?
Yes. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. I'm so fucking hyped right now.
It'll be fun.
We're gonna be so drunk. It's gonna be amazing. I want to get my parents on it, but if they don't get on it, I think we need to make a detour when we get to Java and go down to the creek. We just roll in the fucking party train, just going berserk.
He's gonna drive a fucking tractor or truck with a fucking
tractor.
It's gotta be a tractor.
Gotta be a tractor. Yeah, not a truck. It has to be clean. No, I really don't have any edited versions. I'll try to get me to do a dance at her school, and I'm like, I don't have the music for that. There's a lot of swearing and that nickel word a lot. No, but can we get air horns?
I'm not opposed to it.
I also am not opposed to it. No megaphone, because I have a microphone that'll run through my speaker, and I have to do whatever I can to keep him away from it. You're my best friend, and I want this to be our party. I don't know if you could be in the DJ booth near the microphone, because
maybe not.
You need to just do crowd work without the microphone.
You know what? Let's just play it by ear. Let's just see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Just put our toes in the water.
We can circle back to this. Let's just put a pin in it and we can circle back.
Pin. We'll come back to this.
Fuck.
Especially when I bring my own microphone, tap it into your shit, and we'll do a podcast right there.
You show up you somehow tap into my speaker, and you have a fucking Bluetooth microphone. Yeah. How did you get that?
Anyways,
cut the feed.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, dude.
And at one point, when I have the whole town fucking mesmerized, they're like, "Holy fuck, Barbarian's back!" and you just fucking ruined it all.
Your perception of what's gonna happen is
and reality is
fucking
so
insane
skewed
to me.
So skewed.
Yeah. They were like, Barvin's back. And they uncover a banner over a building with your face on
statue.
Yeah. And it's going to be us hammered as fuck. It's going to be slap and pickle. Like fucking.
There's so much.
You're like, yeah, yesterday was awesome, man. I got that statue dedicated. I'm like, no, dude, you shit your pants and fell off the wagon.
Is that why I'm missing skin on over half my body and everything hurts?
Yeah, no, dude.
Your fucking foot got caught in the extension cord and just dragged you for a mile and a half.
Dude, Bill,
I couldn't stop laughing enough to reel you in.
Yeah. We couldn't stop because, the parade.
The party, the show must go on.
Phil, that would be hilarious. WWF wrestlers from the 90s.
I mean, dude, that plays. That plays.
You can do it. I might go running.
Who's
Pepper.
wearing the singlet?
Hopefully a fat chick. Their Andre the Giant tits just fucking flapping around.
All right, so we just nominated my wife.
Nice. Hey, babe. You know that? Hey, yeah, you got to be Andre the Giant because you're huge cans.
Your titties got to fit in this. They're not.
We could fly London up to be George Animal Steel. Fat fuck keeps eating.
How did you get here? Oh, well, Operation Dumbo Drop, obviously.
That's a whole movement now with Southwest. Because if you're too fat, they just give you a whole row.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
Fuck
Take it,
you.
you fucking fat bitch. Oh, you want extra pretzels? No fucking way. You
Yeah,
fat
no way.
total
You
shit.
look, yeah, you look like you need extra pretzels.
Yeah.
Here's your Diet Coke.
Good fucking pretzel Ozempic sprinkle on 'em, you fat cunt. Yeah, cool, man. I think it's gonna be fun, dude. 90s.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go poop.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go take my contacts out, fill my water bottle, and I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna text me in 45 minutes saying that you're
Oh,
playing.
my phone's fucking dead. What the fuck just happened? How does this thing die?
I don't know. I just can't wait to it happens to you, man. All right, we're out of here.
Are
Cool,
we?
though. Good job.
Phil? Phil, get rid of the baked potato you have for a phone. Get a laptop, and then you can be a featured guest on this podcast.
Just need
And
a
you can
laptop
explain
and headphones.
and you can be super smart and enlighten us on how syrup is made, because I love maple syrup.
Syrup?
Not the scissor.
Oh,
Whatever.
it's made because of crack, right?
I just burped. Yeah.